Hey y'all, welcome to North Carolina. If you're looking for a getaway that's filled with charm, beauty, and good old-fashioned fun, then you've come to the right place. We're about to head out on an adventure through the heart of North Carolina's countryside. And trust me, you're gonna want to add this one to your travel list. Imagine this: crisp autumn air, the ground covered in a patchwork of reds, golds, and oranges, and the smell of pine needles in the air. That's what we're talking about here. We're gonna explore hidden trails, discover charming towns, and soak in the kind of peace and quiet you can only find in nature. So grab yourself a glass of sweet tea, get comfy, and let's get started. We're kicking off our adventure in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Now, these mountains are something special, y'all. Imagine yourself on a trail, sunlight dappling through the trees, and every turn you take reveals a new vista of vibrant fall colors. It's enough to take your breath away. We're talking miles of trails winding through forests of oak, hickory, and maple, each one dressed in their autumn best. You might even spot a white-tailed deer or a wild turkey along the way. And the air? It's like breathing in pure refreshment, crisp and clean with a hint of pine. Whether you're an experienced hiker or just looking for a leisurely stroll, there's a trail here for everyone. Pack a picnic basket with some local cheeses and fresh bread, find a sunny spot with a view, and just soak it all in. This is what it's all about, folks. Connecting with nature and finding your own little slice of peace. And don't forget your camera. These views are just begging to be captured. Imagine those family photos with a backdrop of fiery reds and golden yellows. You just can't beat it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hiking can work up an appetite. Well, lucky for us. Our next stop is all about indulging in some of North Carolina's sweetest treats. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to apple country. Hendersonville, North Carolina is where it's at if you're looking for the quintessential fall experience. Picture this: rows upon rows of apple trees, their branches heavy with juicy, ripe apples just waiting to be picked. Now, there's nothing quite like biting into a crisp apple you picked yourself, still warm from the sun. And the best part? You can fill a whole basket to take home. But it's not just about the apples, y'all. Hendersonville is full of family-friendly fun. Take a hayride through the orchard, get lost in a corn maze, or sip on some freshly pressed apple cider. And if you're feeling adventurous, try an apple cider donut. Trust me, they're pure heaven. Spend the afternoon wandering through the orchard, breathing in the fresh air, and enjoying the company of loved ones. It's the perfect way to slow down and savor the simple things. And who knows, you might even find a new favorite apple variety. Get ready to fall in love with the charm of North Carolina's small towns. We're talking streets lined with historic buildings, friendly faces greeting you with a smile, and shops overflowing with unique finds. This is where you'll discover the heart and soul of North Carolina. Step inside a cozy antique shop, and you never know what treasures you'll uncover. Imagine finding a vintage quilt, a set of antique china, or a one-of-a-kind piece of furniture that would look perfect in your home. These towns are full of stories, y'all, just waiting to be discovered. And don't even get me started on the local art scene. From pottery to paintings to handcrafted jewelry, you're sure to find a piece that speaks to your soul. It's the perfect way to bring a little piece of North Carolina back home with you. After a day of shopping and exploring, settle into a charming cafe for a cup of coffee and a slice of homemade pie. It's the perfect way to unwind and soak in the small town ambiance. Y'all ready for a little adventure? North Carolina is home to some of the most beautiful waterfalls you've ever seen, and we're gonna chase a few. Imagine standing at the base of a thundering waterfall, mist kissing your face as you take in the raw power and beauty of nature. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Whether you're up for a challenging hike to a secluded waterfall or prefer a leisurely stroll to a more accessible spot, there's a waterfall adventure for every fitness level. Pack a picnic lunch and enjoy it by the water's edge, listening to the soothing sounds of nature. It's the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. And don't forget your camera. These waterfalls make for the most incredible photos. Capture the beauty of the water cascading down moss-covered rocks, the sunlight dancing on the spray, and the lush greenery surrounding it all. Trust me, a day spent chasing waterfalls is good for the soul. As the sun begins to set on our North Carolina adventure, it's time to raise a glass to the good life. And what better way to do that than by exploring the state's incredible wine and craft beer scene? North Carolina's vineyards are something special, y'all. Imagine yourself strolling through rows of grapevines, the sun warm on your face as you sip on award-winning wines. From crisp whites to bold reds, there's a vintage here to please every palate. And for the beer lovers out there, get ready to discover a whole new world of craft brews. North Carolina's breweries are known for their innovative and delicious creations, using locally sourced ingredients to craft truly unique beers. Visit a cozy tap room, chat with the brewers, and sample a flight of beers. You might just discover your new favorite brew. It's the perfect way to unwind after a day of exploring all that North Carolina has to offer. So, raise a glass with me, y'all, to good company, beautiful scenery, and the simple pleasures of life. Cheers! And there you have it, folks. 5 must-do activities that'll have you falling head over heels for North Carolina's countryside. From the breathtaking beauty of the Blue Ridge Mountains to the charm of small towns and the thrill of chasing waterfalls, this place has something for everyone. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your North Carolina adventure today. And remember, it's not just about the destinations, it's about the memories you make along the way. Thanks for joining me on this journey, y'all. Now get out there and explore.